The digital step, how a universe fit inside a screen. Hello, dear viewers. It's a pleasure to have you with me once again. Today, we're not traveling far into history. Instead, we're stepping into a world your children already live in every single day. A world full of games, creativity, and endless interaction. A world called Roblox. But the real question is, do we as parents truly understand this world? Let's take a closer look together. For the first 2 years, my teenage son, Beatty, played Roblox. I thought it was just another video game, with terribly outdated graphics. To my adult eyes, it looked like a clunky, blocky knockoff of Lego. I treated it the way my parents treated old arcade games. A simple digital toy, something you play for an hour, try to beat, and eventually outgrow. I would call out from the kitchen of our Ulaanbaatar apartment, "Beatty, pause your game. Your sous vent is getting cold." "You can't pause it," he would shout back. "I'm running a restaurant with my friends." I didn't understand. "What do you mean, you're running a restaurant? I thought you were escaping a giant pig." The turning point came on a freezing Saturday. I walked into the living room and saw Beatty completely focused, typing furiously. On his screen, he wasn't running from anything. He was standing in a neon-lit virtual car dealership, negotiating the trade of a digital sports car for a rare virtual pet. "Beatty," I asked, genuinely confused, "what game are you playing?" "Roblox," he said, without looking away. But yesterday Roblox was a theme park, and last week it was a ninja simulator. He finally turned to me, with that patient look only teenagers have for their parents. "Roblox isn't a game, Mom. It's where the games are." That night, after he went to bed, I didn't turn on the TV. I opened my laptop and started reading. That was when I discovered the hidden history of the universe my son was living in. I learned about David Bassucki and Eric Castle, two engineers who, in the late 1980s, built a simple 2D physics simulator. But something unexpected happened. Kids didn't just use it for learning. They used it to build things. Cars, houses, chaotic inventions. That idea eventually became Dynablocks in 2004, and later evolved into Roblox. The biggest realization for me was something called user-generated content. Roblox didn't build the games. They didn't create the theme parks, or the ninja worlds, or the car dealerships. They built the platform. The games were created by kids, teenagers, young adults, people all over the world. Suddenly, everything made sense. Beatty wasn't playing one game. He was exploring a digital multiverse. His avatar wasn't just a character. It was his identity. It moved with him, from one world to another, from a mystery mansion to a busy virtual pizzeria, where teamwork actually mattered. That's when I realized my mistake. I had been looking at Roblox as a piece of software, but to Beatty, it wasn't software at all. It was something much bigger. It was the digital version of our Mongolian steppe. Wide, open, limitless. A place to explore, to create, to connect. When I was young, we ran outside our apartment blocks, making up games using only imagination. Beatty is doing the same thing, just on a scale I never imagined. As I kept learning, I began to understand why this platform quietly took over the world. Not overnight, but slowly and powerfully, driven by a few key ideas. The flywheel effect. More creators, more games, more players, and the cycle keeps growing. A developer economy, where virtual currency can become real income. Accessibility. Anyone, anywhere can join. And the pandemic, which turned Roblox into a global meeting place, when the real world paused. But as a parent, I also had to face reality. A limitless world comes with risks. The positives were clear. Creativity, problem solving, entrepreneurial thinking, even early exposure to coding, and connection, especially during long winters. But there were downsides too. The pressure to spend money, scams and broken trust, unfiltered content, and the endless nature of it all, making it hard to stop. The next day, when dinner was ready, I didn't shout from the kitchen. I walked into the living room. I looked at his screen, his avatar managing a busy digital airport, and I said, "Hey, when your shift is over, come eat. And tell me, how much Robux did your team make today?" He looked up, surprised. Then he smiled, a big, genuine smile. And in that moment, I realized I finally understood his world. And here is where our journey ends, not just with understanding, but with a step closer to our children's world. Thank you for watching and for exploring this digital universe with me. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me again for the next journey. Until then, stay curious, stay connected, and goodbye for now.